Hey everyone, Shabim here and welcome back to more Road to Glory, the final episode of the season. We're going to have two matches, then an end of season review. It is really tight, really tight. As you can see, we need to win our final two games of the season to guarantee ourselves a place in the Europa League. If we're very lucky, we might get Champions League, but I can't see it. We'd need Burnley to lose both their games, and we'd need Chelsea and Leicester to drop points as well, and Burnley have been outstanding so far this season. We have Chelsea and we have Fulham as our final two games of the season. Fulham should be okay. Chelsea is going to be tight, but it's going to be really interesting, isn't it? Really interesting. I mean, it might be okay. I don't know. I'm not going to say it might be okay to get this or that, the other. I want 2 wins, and that's what we're going for. So first of all, then, we've got a home game against Fulham. I did start recording and completely... Well, I didn't start recording, that's what I mean. I started talking and I wasn't recording. So I'll just go through this quickly because I've had a few new youth players come in. We've had a squad update as well. So Craig McDonald, 81 to 94, great Northern Irish player. Craig Duffy, 81 to 94 as well, Northern Irish. Daniel Lugano, centre mid, 77 to 94. Ivan Solovyov, of course, the young 16-year-old Russian, 85 to 91. Vitor Pereira, 81 to 87. Juan Guerra, 82 to 94. Andres Ferraris is one of the new players, I think, 74 to 94. Sean Deary, 77 to 94 as well. Sasa Gapric, I'm probably going to get rid of, to be honest with you, 75 to 89. We've got new players then, Mirko Visnij, 73 to 94. We've got Dragan Havaska, 74 to 94. And then we have got... Potlako Dingake, who is a South African goalkeeper. 81 to 94 is how he came to us, which is fantastic. And then Cameron Roberts, of course, who we'll bring up in the summer. Right. So enough of that out of the way. Let's just double check the calendar. Yeah, I've had an iffy couple of games since the last time I saw you. We lost 2-0 against Leeds. We lost 4-0 against Liverpool and drew 1-1 with Stoke. So it's not been great. Not 1 in 3 games, but now... As you can see, Kundi and Tonali injured as well isn't great. But we need to push. And we need to get this 6 points to get ourselves Europa League. Which, with the players we've got coming in, is the least we need. Right, so the computer's gone with this then. So Felix, Jiang, Miltao, Varnier and Chong playing just ahead of Svila. Puig and Dabo in the middle with Kluivert up and De Graaf up front. I'm tempted to keep that. I feel like I was going to make some changes for this game, but... I feel like I want to play my strongest possible team for the next 2 games just to get rid of any risk. Without further ado, let's take on Fulham. Dabo pulls the ball back to Puig. Is up. Felix is getting pretty tight and Felix has been dispossessed. And all of a sudden Fulham on the attack. Of course, they haven't got Sessegnon anymore. He moved to Arsenal in January. Good bit of work there by Chong. Come on, Chong. Chong got the ball, then gave it away straight away. And again, we've given the ball straight away again. What is this? Why do we keep doing this? We tackled the ball 3 times then. They just passed it straight back to their players. Look at this, look. Yeah, you have that, mate. What is that pass? And we go 1-0 down. This is such an important game. We can't afford to drop points here. We need a win here. I mean, we might end up dropping points to Chelsea. That's going to be the harder game. So we need to do well. That is a goal. Bamba, 11 minutes in. We've dominated that first 11 minutes. It's the first time they came forward as well. And we've conceded straight off the bat. Not good at all. Dabo. Passed. Yes, get in. Instant response. I think that's up, isn't it? Instant response then straight into the back of the net. It is Jan Fiet up. Smashing it into the corner. Excellent. Well happy with that. Instant response. It was a good finish as well. Blasted right into the back of the net. Right, we need a win here. We can't afford to drop any points at all. There you go. Up then with his 10th goal of the season. That's pretty good then. So Kluivert, Arp and De Graaf have all hit 10 goals. It's not bad for our front three, is it? I mean, our front three is going to be even more impressive next season. Well, I do want to keep those front three that we've currently got as well because they're all fantastic players. Oh my god, what is this about today? Again, it's just poor passing from us, and we're just giving the ball away, and my defence is not the best at the good at times. Not good at the best of times, even. But we just got completely ripped to shreds here over and over again. They're just passing around us like no one's business. Look at this. Oh, God. It's a goal for young Michael Seri. And it's 2-1 to Fulham. We need to come back into this again now then. Come on, Clivert. This has got to be you, Clivert. Got to be you, Clivert. Yes, get in. We made a mess of it. We got the equaliser once again. It's Clivert this time to make it 2-2. There's so much on this game, and after 30 minutes, it's 2-2 already. Ah. Good old Clivert. Great bit of play. I thought we'd gone too far, and we probably had gone too far, to be honest. It got too close to the keeper, who saved it. And then Clivert had to take the opportunity, the lucky bounce back to his feet, and put it into the empty net. So, we're a bit lucky there, to be honest, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. That's Clivert's 11th goal of the season. Pulling back ahead of Arp. Right, 2-2. Cannot concede again. Oh, that's not the ball I wanted, but it's a ball that works. Arp! Yes, get in! Oh, what a turnaround that is! Oh my God, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to play the ball out here towards Chong, and the midfielder saw a much better ball than I did through to Arp, and Arp was 1-on-1 with the keeper and puts it into the back of the net. Arp with his second goal of the day. Yeah, see, I was going for that. It wasn't. I was going that ball to the Graf, sorry. And I don't know who that was who played the ball through, but it was fantastic. And then outside the boot by Arp, right into the back of the net, and all of a sudden, from 2-1 down, in 5 minutes, we are now 3-2 up. Arp's 11th goal of the season. Gotta be. Gotta be. It is. It's 4-2. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Is that João Felix as well? I think he's desperate for a goal. He's not scored in a while. There he is. He's not scored in a while. The media have been able to go at him on the little screens in between games, saying that he hasn't scored in a while. And there he is. Nice overlap and smashes into the back of the net. Felix is going to get less game time next season because obviously we are bringing in some bigger names, but he's going to be one of the main players on the bench. He's still going to get quite a lot of football, but there we go. 4-2. João Felix with a goal. We just need to hold on now. These 3 points are going to be imperative to our fights for Europa League next season. Go on, Arp. Go on. There we go. Arp's hat-trick, but he's offside. Damn, that would have been great to get Arp's hat-trick there. Really would have been good, but oh, yeah, it is offside, isn't it? It was pretty tight, but he was offside, but would have been great to get his hat-trick. Right, let's bring on Guatain then in place of Chong. Fresh legs. Oh, Arp's nicked the ball from the defender, and Arp does get his hat-trick. Boom. Oh, when things start to go your way, they really do go your way. This has been such an open game. I mean, Fulham scored twice. We've scored 5 times now. Arp gets his hat-trick. He's proven here that he still needs to be a valuable part of the team next season, and he will be. I mean, Mbappe is going to be obviously our main man, I would imagine, but Arp will definitely get a lot of football next season. Don't you worry about that, and especially with all of the Europa League games as well. There's going to be a lot more rotation. This year there was very limited rotation because literally we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup and FA Cup first round. And yeah, we just had less Premiership games we usually have. So we had a much shorter season this season. Probably about 10, 15 games shorter than what we have been in the past. So next season with all the Europa League games, we're going to have a lot more to play. If we do get Europa League, that is. We've still got to finish this game off, and then we probably have to beat Chelsea as well. Unless a lot of results went our way today. Here's João Felix. Tell you what, Fulham are falling apart here as Clivert cuts inside. Clivert with the shots. Went near post. Not enough though. De Graaf with the corner. Headed. Oh, to the top of the net. I thought it was a goal. Might be Militao again. He's a good one for scoring those, isn't he? Oh, just over the top. Great tackle. Fantastic tackle by Jiang. But the referee doesn't seem to think so. I thought that was a cracking tackle. He's given a yellow card. That's alright. I was a bit worried that it could have been a red, but I'm a bit disappointed there. Either way, it's going to be a free kick. Free kick to Fulham then to finish the game off. It is. Or put just wide. Is that the full-time whistle? It is indeed. There we go. Up with a hat-trick. Oh, that was a tricky game, that was. To the way it went as well. Where they went 2-2 after half an hour. Right, so 3 goals for Arp, 1 for Kluivert, 1 for Felix. And assists, 1 for Arp, 2 for Kluivert, and 1 for Dabo. Nice. Kluivert's been fantastic this season, hasn't he? He really has. Anyway, then the big game comes up now. Then we've got Chelsea, and it might just... Let's have a look at the league table before I cut off here. But I think it might end up being the deciding match for the Europa League spots. If we can beat Chelsea, or even draw against Chelsea, we should be okay. Where are we now, then? Right, so we are up into 5th. Man City have a game in hand on us, though. We're 2 points ahead of Chelsea. So, Man City can go ahead of us. If they win their match, puts them up to 63 points. If they win again, they go up to 66. But Chelsea are 2. So Leicester, if we draw, Leicester can't go ahead of us. Okay, because we'll be on 63, they're on 59. So if we draw against Chelsea, we'll stay ahead of Chelsea and we'll stay ahead of Leicester. Arsenal are out of it. So worst case scenario, we draw the game against Chelsea. And that still keeps us in the Europa League spots. If we lose the game against Chelsea, Chelsea will go ahead of us. And probably Man City will go ahead of us. We'll drop to 7th. Then it depends on who wins the FA Cup if we get a spot or not. So, yeah, we just need to draw against Chelsea. A draw against Chelsea will be enough. Right, let's get to that game against Chelsea. Here we go then. Is that the best? I tell you what, I'm gonna start Cunha because he's doing really well. He's 76 rated now anyway, and he's only 1 below Quatain. So we'll start with Cunha. I think apart from that, we'll stick with the team that we have. So that is the team. Oh, bring on Ampadu, isn't it? Because we're still missing a couple of players, obviously. Tonali and Cunha, I think it is. So they're both still injured. So we've got Svilar in goal, Felix, Jiang, Militao, Ampadu, Chong, Puig, Cunha, Kluivert, Arp, and De Graaf. We're also going to put on goal news for the... Oh, Man City play Burnley. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So we could... if Man City... We can't finish ahead... No, we can't get Champions League then because we need both these teams to lose. If Man City beat Burnley, then Man City will go ahead of them. Okay. Well, we could finish up in 5th still, which would be good for us. And Fulham Leicester. Don't really care about Fulham Leicester, but we'll keep it on. There we go. Right, let's go. Oh, sugar. Ah! Oh my god, this has been so much more difficult than Fulham was. Oh, look at that. Just played a beautiful triangle around us and they ripped us to shreds. I don't know. We can't lose this game. We can't lose this game. That smiley little prick. Right. Right. We've got to get back in this. Oh, come on, Ampadu! You backed away from the bloody cross! Oh, this is terrible! I mean, missing Kundi, I didn't realise it was going to be so bad to be. He's 80 rated, but brought Ampadu in who's 76. And that was just shocking defending by Ampadu. I mean, watch this. Look, the ball comes in. And he just backed away from it. If you stayed where you are, you clear that. But you backed... for some reason, you decided to go backwards. Why? You're a freaking imbecile. You're a stupid imbecile. Right, Ampadu's gone in the summer. I've made my decision. Ampadu's leaving us. I'm not keeping a player who's going to do crap like that. Felix. Yes! Oh, João Felix, what a freaking goal. It's just too late though, isn't it? It's far too late. It's a fantastic goal though. That's a really, really good goal. It's just a shame that it's not... If that was the goal that made it 2-2, that goal would have been amazing, but it's just too late unless we can get this ball back and again now and go for another attack. We can't. Oh my god. You know, I've spoken before on many occasions about that game that the FIFA just does not want you to win from the very beginning, and this was that game. Every time we tackled the ball, every time we tried to clear the ball, it went straight back to a Chelsea player. Look at that. I mean, it's just bullshit. It really is bullshit. So Manchester City defeated Burnley 1-0, which means Man City get Champions League. Chelsea defeated MK Dons, which means Chelsea get Europa League. And we are left in 7th position just hoping that we get lucky because of somebody else's FA Cup win. It's literally all I can hope for. So we're going to go forward now and find out our fate. So we got £151 million for finishing what we did in the Premiership, which is very good. Cameron Roberts wants out of the youth academy, so we'll have to take him on now. I was hoping to wait till next season, to be honest, but doesn't really make a hell of a difference, I suppose. I'm just hoping that his current ability would go up a bit, but let's bring him straight up. Then he's 70 rated anyway, or sorry, 60 rated anyway, so it's not too bad. Oh my god. Release player from senior team. Oh no. Our squad's full. How can our squad be full? Okay, so showing great potential, which means that you're not actually that good, are you? So let's release you. Okay, there we go. And we'll promote Cameron Roberts to the senior team. There we go. Right, that's good. So we've got 151 million. So we've made 259 million this year. So it'll be interesting to see what sort of transfer budget we do get. Of course, we need to remember we're paying a massive, massive wage bill next season as well. But let's keep moving forward until it gives us some sort of indication of what's going to happen FA Cup wise. Actually, we should have a look now at the... oh god, stop pressing buttons. At the end of season review. Shouldn't be really, otherwise we're going to end up with some of that information. I did that last season, didn't I? I tried to go a bit later on. There you go, Cunha's up to a 77 now, which is nice. Going to be a good player for next season for us. Right, so let's have a look at the squad hub then. We'll go to statistics. Right, games played. Svilar was our most man. De Graaf played 39. Art played 38. Tonali played 38. Only missing the final 2 games of the season, really. Felix played 37. Clive at 35. Militao 34. Dabo 32. Puig 32. Even Jean got 29 games as well, which is pretty cool. Our top goal scorers then, I believe, is going to be De Graaf with 16 goals. Arp comes in second with 12. Clivert third with 11. Chong put in 8. Dabo scored 5. 4 for Goebbels in 14 games isn't bad. Tonali got 4. 3 for Militao from corners. Stengs got 3. Guetain got 3. Felix got 2. Isaac got 2. 1 for Cunha. 1 for Joswiak. 1 for Puig. On the assists then... was Arp. Arp was really good with that, wasn't he? 11 for Tonali, 10 for Clivert as well, 5 for De Graaf, 4 for Felix, 4 for Puig, 3 for Stengs, Isaac, Goebbels. Nope. Isaac, Goebbels, Chong, Guetain all with 2, and Ampadu, Kubo, Cunha, Dabo, Joswiak all with 1 as well. Attributes-wise, I think everyone's done pretty well. Cunha's got plus 11 this season, which has given him a chance to be pretty good for us. Ruben Ortiz has gone up 6. He looks pretty good as well. Romero's gone up 6, as has Jiang as well. Cardozo's gone up 4, as has Griffiths. Of course, both those players out on loan. Bernard up 4 as well. Badou's up 3. Goebbels up 3. Ziegler's up 3. So we've got quite a good amount of change there. And if we look at the values of some of our players, up the top then we have got De Graaf at 45 mil, Arp at 32.5, Kluivert at 25, Felix at 23 mil, Tal 22, Tonali 20, Puig 17.5. Might consider selling Puig actually, to be honest with you. Jiang's now worth 17 as well. Dabo's worth 17. So there's a couple of players that I might consider selling in the summer. Right, I'm going to keep whizzing forward now, and then I'll come back to you once I know what has happened in Europa League style. Right, monthly youth squad reports. I thought you were 81 to 94 a minute ago. Now you're 79 to 94. Okay. Craig Duffy, 81 to 94. Lugano, 81 to 94. Solovyov, 85 to 91. 81 to 87, sorry. 76 to 94. 77 to 85, you can go. 69 to 85, you can go. 72 to 90, 75 to 93, and our goalkeeper 81 to 94 still. So, looking pretty decent. Right, let's continue going again, but I think we're going to get hit with our youth scouts first. Offer for Dabo retracted. I'm going to wait till next season, I think, to sell him, I think. So let's get our youth scouts done. Right, first of all is South Africa. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough. You're not good enough, and you could be good enough, so we'll bring you in. Next up, well, I got you first, haven't we? You're away in Colombia. Got no decent Colombia players come back from you yet, though. We'll scout you further. You're a no. You're a no. We'll scout you further, and you're a no. And the final one then is you. In Germany, 77 to 94. Wow. That's really good. You could be up to 74 now. You're not going to be, because they never are, but I will have a look in a moment. Right, you can scout further, and you can just be gone. Right, so we didn't sign many players there at all, did we, really? But that young German lad looks pretty interesting, so let's have a look at the youth academy. Are you, like, down the bottom by any chance? That's another one of the South Africans, okay. German. Where am I looking? There we go. He's 61 current ability. Again, he could have been up to 74. He ended up at 61. We never get lucky with those high ones, but he's 77 to 94, so he could be a very good player. It seems like all the good young players we're getting there are all left midfielders, aren't they? Right, here we go. I've just had to move into this next season so we can have a look at our board expectations. Oh, my God. Oh... Yes! We're in the Europa League. We did it. Oh my God, I don't know how we did it, but we did it. We're in the Europa League. And it wants us to win the Europa League as well. Wow, it wants us to finish in the Europa League spots. Wow, okay, this is very interesting. Make £2.650 million on player sales from the academy. Okay, we're in the Europa League and it wants us to win the Europa League. That is incredible. We've got a £56 million budget because of our wages are going to be absolutely massive. So, there we go. Right, we're going to leave it there because I'm very excited. I need to think about things. We'll be back next time. I think what I'll do is I'll play the pre-season competition off camera. And if I do any transfer business, I'll show you next time. We'll come back for the first game of the season, which I think is going to be... I don't need to think. I can look right now. Everton. We've got Everton, Forest, and Brighton. That's a nice start, that is. Very nice start. I think with the players we're going to have this season, I'm going to finish in the top 4. My aim is to win the Premiership, but I'm going to finish in the top 4. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for our next episode of the MK Dons Road to Glory. Bye.